Well, here we are. It's game number 6. It's 3:05 in the afternoon. Jacobs Field, 52,000 people here, and wind is blowing to center field. The Oakland A's with the win, they go to the next round. This is the only game that there is. The Cleveland Indians have won every home game, and Oakland has won every home game. When you take a look at this so far, you have Johnny Damon, Jeremy Giambi, Jason Giambi, then Eric Chavez, Miguel Volpone, Terrence Long, Frank Benicino, Ramon Hernandez, Almeida Signs, and Barry Benhaas. Barry Benhaas will be pitching. On the other side for Cleveland, you have Kenny Lofton, Herbert Perry, Manny Ramirez, Albert Bell, who won a game in the bottom of the 10th inning. If he gets out, we're playing round number 2 right now. Jim Thome, Eddie Murray, Carlos Baerga, Sandy Alomar, and Omar Vizquel, with Mark Clark pitching. Taking a look right now, this is very big, as it is Oakland and Cleveland in game number 6. You take a look at the playoffs so far. The Oakland A's, well, actually Minnesota 4-1 over the Phillies. The MVP is Boswell, the pitcher. The Pirates 4-1 over the Dodgers. Clemente, obviously. Larry Walker, the MVP, as the Expos win 4-1 and 3-1 for Oakland over Cleveland. When you look at the playoff tree, this is going to, if Oakland wins, they're going to slot everything in for the next round, and we'll go over that if it gets to that. So we're going to be ready to go. And this is very big. It's going to be the Oakland Athletics and the Cleveland Indians. Oakland and Cleveland, and we're going to be ready to go. So the Oakland A's and the Cleveland Indians, and we're about ready to go here in game number 6. This is a huge game. This is the only game here. So here's Mark Clark against Johnny Damon to begin game number 6. Clark's first pitch, and it's going to be low ball 1. This has been a weird series. Lots of unique games, especially the ones here in Cleveland. 2-0 to Johnny Damon at center field. And it'll be 2-1. Well, I mean, if they're going to take pitches forever, this will be like a cricket match. Swing and a miss. It'll take 5 days to get it done. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Johnny Damon. And Damon strikes out. That's going to be 1 out. So Mark Clark has 1 out here in the top of the first. If Oakland wins, they move on. The Pirates won their series with the home run. That was incredible. And this will be fouled off quickly, 0-1. Cleveland hoping for a good first inning. If they can get a good first inning, there we go. It's going to be low ball 1. 1-1. A foul and a taken pitch. And it'll be 2-1. So Jeremy Giambi with 1 out. The 9th pitch to Oakland. That'll be fouled away. 2-2 with an out. Giambi is 4 for 24 in the series. And that'll be on the ground. Clark will pick it up. He'll throw the first 2 outs. That's easy. So he's had a good first inning. Here's Jason Giambi, 4 for 16. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. And that'll be a swing and a miss there. 2 outs have been all sorts of trouble for all teams here in the first round. That'll be on the ground, foul. Quickly 2 strikes. 0-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled off again. 0-2 again, 2 outs. The pitch. Second out, and that's going to be it. We go to the bottom of the second inning, the score. Oakland, bottom of the first, sorry, Oakland and Cleveland. Hey, nobody's on base. Bottom of the first inning, Barry Benhaas is pitching. He pitched 4 1/3, 10.38 ERA. Not that great last time. Given 5 earned runs on 8 hits. Struck out 6, walked 1. Here's Kenny Lofton. 5 for 23 now. Here in game 6, that'll be the first. They'll pick it up unassisted, 1 out. First pitch. So Giambi has it at first. Here's Herbert Perry. He has 4 RBIs on this series, and his average is 304. It's going to be ball 1. 1-0 with 1 out. So Perry will take it 2-0. Well, after this series, we got 8 of them. Oh, and it hits Perry, and the first base runner will be Herbert Perry here in the bottom of the first inning. And Manny Ramirez, 6 of 20, 4 RBIs. He's hitting 300. That's going to be a strike. 1 out, Perry on first. The pitch will be low, 1-1. If Cleveland wins, Game 7 in Oakland. They throw to first, he's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike. And away, it'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And 3-1 now with 1 out. And the pitch. They walk him, and there's going to be 2 on. No hits, though. There'll be 2 on with 1 out, and Ben Haas is not looking good. Here's Albert Bell. A home run and 4 RBI. He had that 3-run shot, and that was big. That'll be a strike to end the game number 3. That was incredible. They won 11-9. I mean, that was game number 4 that happened. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out to Albert Bell, and that'll be 2-1. This will be the 13th pitch from Ben Haas. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. 2-2. 2 on with 1 out. The pitch. And fouled off. 2-2 again. 1 out. The pitch. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Albert Bell. Walked him, and the bases are loaded. Ben Haas is having trouble early. Here's Jim Thome. 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. And Herbert Perry is in sacrifice position, and that's going to be ball 1. They throw it down and away. Game number 6 now. That's going to be a high pop fly, and that won't be long enough. Jim Thome wasted a big opportunity. 2 out. Eddie Murray, not the greatest. He needs to get on, and that's going to be a ball 1-0. They don't want to lose this opportunity. Inside 2-0 to Eddie Murray. Well, Ben Haas, there's still been no hits. And it'll be 2-1. He walked 2 and hit 1. That'll be fouled off. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning to Murray. The pitch. No. 3-2. They walk him. It's 1-0. Every light on the scoreboard is lit. Every single one. The pitch.
He struck
him out. They call that, and that's going to be it. We go to the second inning. It's Oakland nothing and Cleveland nothing. Oh my, what a missed opportunity. Well, that pitch was in there for a strike. And here it is, Chavez. Mark Clark down. Clark down, low ball 1. And that's going to be 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. High into right field. This one is back. This one is back. And this one is gone. It's 1-0 Oakland. All of that craziness that happened in the bottom of the first inning, and Eric Chavez with one swing of the bat has made it 1-0 Oakland. And it is 1-0 Oakland. Remember, Oakland had a 5-0 lead the game they lost. And Miguel Volpone, he's 8 of 21, 3 home runs, 7 RBI, 381. And that'll be fouled off. 1-0, Mark Clark. Not doing the greatest here. That'll be a high pop fly to right. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. That's going to be 1 out. Top of the second inning, and Terrence Long, 7 for 23 RBIs. The 350 average takes that one low. Well, 1-0 off a home run. That'll be fouled away. 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike. Eric Chavez, his 3rd home run of the postseason. A swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. The pitch, and that's going to be hard hit and a base hit. And the Oakland A's will get on first. That's their first regular base hit. It's not a home run. So long as at first, Venachino. He hasn't had a good series, 3 for 17, an RBI. And down low, ball 1. Mark Clark. And it's going to be 2-0. 2-0. 3-0. They could walk him. The pitch. And it'll be a strike. 3 balls and a strike. And that'll be fouled back. 3-2 with an out. The Menachino. That'll be a looper to center field. And a base hit. It'll hit the ground. It'll be first and second down with 1 out. Ramon Hernandez hitting .500 with 3 RBI. The catcher's been good. Clark to Hernandez. 1 out. A swing and a miss there. 1 out, 2 on. Big for Oakland. The pitch, 2 swings and misses. It'll be 0-2 to Hernandez. The pitch. And low, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. High pop fly underneath. It'll be an infield fly. And even if they drop it, they'll be out. That rule is invoked as it says up above, 2 outs. Almedo signs the DH. Signs to right field. Let's see where this goes. And that's going to be a base hit. It drops. And it's going to be bases loaded. So in 2 of the 3 half innings, the bases have been loaded. Here's Johnny Damon. He can break this thing wide open. Clark. And that's going to be high, ball 1. Johnny Damon, the center fielder. It'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, that pitch. That was a bad call there. 1-1. And it'll be 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Damon. That's going to be a shot to center field and caught. That is caught by Kenny Lofton. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning. The score, Oakland 1, Cleveland 0. So when the bases have been loaded for both teams, no runs have scored. Here's Carlos Baerga hitting .350, no home runs, no RBIs. And that'll be a ball. Barry Benhaas, 24 pitches in the 1st inning. Outside 2-0 to Baerga. That'll be a shot to center field. This might go to the wall, and it will. And it's the United sign in center field. And Baerga will go to second. Carlos Baerga, and that's Cleveland's first hit. Sandy Alomar, .421 with 3 RBIs. Outside ball 1. So the tying run by Baerga on second, nobody out. A swing and a miss there, it'll be 1-1. None of these pitchers are having a good game. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Can Alomar get Baerga over? That'll be to right field, and curves foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Struck him out, 1 out. And Alomar goes down. 1 out, and here's Omar Vizquel, the shortstop. Vizquel, and that's going to be outside ball 1. If Oakland wins, then we start the next round tomorrow. A swing and a miss there, 1-1, possibly tomorrow. It gets away, and they're going to be in sacrifice position. Baerga, oh my, a wild pitch. 2-1 to Vizquel. High pop fly, center field. It'll drop. It's 1-1. And Omar Vizquel has tied it. Here in the bottom of the second with 1 out. Vizquel is on first, and here's Lofton. He had that great catch. And that'll be a straw. What a terrible call. A hard day at the plate for the umpire. Quickly 0-2 with Vizquel at first. Struck him out, 2 outs. 2 outs. And here's Herbert Perry. They go to first, he's safe. Safe again. 2 outs. That'll be fouled away. 0-1 with 2 outs. The pitch is going to be strike 2. 2 strikes. Harry the DH, the pitch. And that'll be on the ground. I think that's the first ground ball. They throw to first, they get the out. It's tied at 1, and these pitchers have been awful. But right now, the hitting, I mean, it's been a lot of walks and a lot of weird things. But what do you expect from the series? Well, what do you expect? What do you expect? What do you expect? It's just that series. I mean, this is game 6 of this. It's like we were going to say, I was saying to myself earlier, baseball playoffs are like a maze. They're like a maze. You never know which corner and turn things are going to go. Jeremy Giambi, 0 for 1. Clark had 38 pitches so far. You never know what's going to happen. It'll be 0-2. You never know what kind of series they're going to turn into. Struck him out, and 1 out. Giambi goes down. 1 out, and Mark Clark against Jason Giambi. Struck out in the first inning. And that'll be a high pop fly. And center field. A lot of fly balls today. Kenny Lofton had a great catch earlier, but that one is easy. 2 outs, and here's the only run for Oakland. Eric Chavez, what a great series. 1 for 1, and he hit 1 deep. And that's going to be a strike. So Clark to Chavez, they got to be careful with him. Swing and a miss there, 0-2. Do you go after him? This is a meat part of their lineup, the 0-2. That's going to be hard hit to right field. And a base hit, he's 2 for 2. He has a home run and a single. So that is Chavez, and here's Volpone, who's 0 for 1. And that's going to be ball 1. 1-0. And 1-1 now. Top of the third inning. Clark. A swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. No. 2-2. And that's going to be ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. The pitch here. And that'll be on the ground. Could be 4-6-3. No, they're going to go 4-3. That's all they need. I was wrong on the outs. We go to the bottom of the third inning. It's still 1-1. Well, a lot of things happening here. Ben Haas is still pitching. Manny Ramirez, right field. And he walked the last time he was up. So here's Ben Haas, and that's going to be a strike. Bottom of the third inning, 1 out. And a swing and a miss here, 0-2. 0-2, nobody out, the pitch. And struck him out, 1 out. Now we go from a very weird beginning to nobody getting on. Albert Bell, he walked. Remember, it was all those walks early. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1, bottom of the third in game 6. Albert Bell, the hero, winning game number 3. The 1-1 with 1 out. And that's going to be 2-1. That was game 3 with the home run. That was incredible. 3-1, game 4, Cleveland won big. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that'll be fouled away. Yeah, they won game 3. They were down 5-0. They came back and won. The pitch and fouled again. Bottom of the third here. 1 out. The pitch. And fouled again. 3-2 again. To be pitch number 8 from Ben Haas. And again it's fouled. This will be number 9. Albert Bell going 9 pitches. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the third, and here's Jim Thome. Remember, he had a short fly ball, couldn't get anybody in with the bases loaded. And that'll be foul again, 0-1. A lot of foul balls here, as that's going to be inside 1-1. Barry Ben Haas. 1 ball, 1 strike. A swing and a miss there, 1-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. That's going to be a high pop fly center field, and underneath it was a line drive. They make the catch. We go to the 4th inning. If Oakland wins, they move on. If Cleveland wins, we go to a Game 7. Top of the 4th, here's Terrence Long, who's 1 for 1. Mark Clark, 51 pitches now. And that's going to be a strike. You really do expect these games to go, really a lot of these to go 7 games. There's going to be at least one in the next round. We know it. Maybe, you never can tell. That's going to be fouled again, 0-2. Here's Terrence Long, who's 1 for 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. This has been a great series. If you're Cleveland, you're trying to get a win today to keep it going. The 1 ball, 2 strike pitch. And it's going to be 2-2. 2-2. Mark Clark to Terrence Long. That's going to be a hard hit, and Long will get a single out of it. So Terrence Long will get a single. They're the only game here in the preliminaries. So top of the 4th inning, here's Frank Benicino, who's 1 for 1. Clark, and that'll be fouled off. Top of the 4th inning, Oakland already with 6 hits. That's making it very, very interesting. If you're a Cleveland Indian fan, you only got 2. I understand it's the only runs that matter, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. High pop fly to right. And this one will be caught, 1 out. That's going to be Manny Ramirez with the catch. 1 out, and here's Ramon Hernandez, 0 for 1. Clark with 61 pitches. A swing and a miss here. There's a lot of pitches in this game, not a lot of ball movement. As I say that, that's to right field, and this one is gone. Ramon Hernandez, his first home run of the postseason. It goes 405 feet. I'm basically reading the text at the top of the screen, but I'll tell you what, it's 3-1 Oakland. And wow, was that a shot. That's what happens when you keep giving people chances. They do something like that. And Oakland has a 3-1 lead. And it is silent here. Olmedo signs. And signs to left field. Will it be enough? Let's see. They walk to left. They make the catch, 2 outs. That's Albert Bell. And here's Johnny Damon, 0 for 2. As we go to the top of the Oakland lineup. And Damon, that's going to be low ball 1. Mike Clark. There's frustration here for the Indians fans. They want to win it all, and they thought that they could have done it this year. They were down a little bit in the standings. They thought they could have done a little bit better. But right now, Oakland has an elimination score. On the ground to first, and they make the out. Oakland has their second elimination score of the day. The score, Oakland 3, Cleveland 1. Bottom of the 4th inning, and here's Eddie Murray, who's 0 for 1. Eddie, and that's going to be a little looper to right, and it'll carry, but that's going to be caught the first pitch of the inning, and Johnny Damon with the catch, 1 out. Here's Baerga, second base. And that's going to be a strike. Ben Haas, 61st pitch. And that'll be inside, ball one. 1-1. And it'll be 2-1. Carlos Baerga, 1 for 1 today. Oakland is up 3-1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch. And that's ball 4. He'll go to first. Bottom of the fourth, and here's Sandy Alomar. And that's going to be a swing and a miss there, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And it'll be 0-2. 0-2 to Alomar. And Alomar will take a shot there to right field and foul it off. Bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch. And that'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ben Haas to Alomar. And he'll foul it away again. Benny Bonhouse to Alomar outside, 2-2. 2-2 with an out. To Sandy. They got to get on. He swings and misses. That's going to be 2 outs. They can't get on. I mean, my goodness. They swing at stuff like that. Here's Vizquel, 1 for 1 with an RBI. And that'll be a strike. So Omar Vizquel, the shortstop, he's going to be safe. He is the tying run as again Baerga's on first. And with 2 outs, it'll be ball 1. 1-1. They keep going to first. He's back. Baerga with 2 stolen bases. That'll be fouled off, 2 strikes. Omar Vizquel, the pitch. And it'll be 2-2. Oh, close. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2. Oh my. Oh, that was close. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. And they throw to first. He's safe. The pitch. And fouled it off. Lots of foul balls. Lots of pitches. To Vizquel. Ball 4. They walk him. There's 2 on. Every time Oakland gets a big lead, or they get a lead, Cleveland threatens. Last time they tied it in the bottom of the inning. Here's Kenny Lofton, 0 for 2. And Kenny, that'll be ball 1. Barry having trouble. Lofton 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. Hitting 203 RBIs. Did he go? No, 2-1. Barry. And that'll be on the ground to first, and they get it. That's going to be out. Number 3. Cleveland wastes an opportunity. We go to the 5th. It's Oakland 3 and Cleveland 1. So Clark with 68 pitches. Here's Jeremy Giambi. 0 for 2 in left field. That'll be low ball 1. Giambi 0 for 2, hitting 154 in the series, only 2 RBIs. If you're Oakland, you want to get maybe one more run or 2, because you know Cleveland in the last half of the innings and all the games has been good, except for that first one. It was 14-3. This will be second to first, 1 out. So Baerga, a great throw to Murray. Here's Jason Giambi, 0 for 2. And Jason, low ball 1. They're starting off every batter with the ball. They are. And they're getting behind, and that's hurting. Clark, the 2-0. And that'll be reaching for that one to left field. And underneath, that'll be a catch, 2 out. Oh, that was an awful hit. Here's Chavez, 2 for 2. He has a home run and a single. So Mark Clark, can he get something else? A low ball 1. Can he get? And that's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch again, 2-1. Eric Chavez trying to add on. And it'll be hard and foul. Nobody on, 2 out. And the pitch. That'll be a shot to right, line drive, and a base hit. He's now 3 for 3. 3 for 3 with the homer. He's incredible. Chavez, what a day hitting Earsville Pony, 0 for 2. And that'll be on the ground, first pitch. They'll get to second, that's easy. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, the score Oakland 3 and Cleveland 1. Well, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna get a drink. Here is Herbert Perry, as Benhazi will throw, and that's going to be a swing and miss, 0-1. Herbert Perry, the DH. That's going to be to right field, and fouled away. 0-2 with 2 outs. Nobody out, sorry.
He strikes out
Perry, 1 out. Cleveland's getting frustrated. This is a good Cleveland Indian team, a very good one. They could have won it all in 95, but they lost. And here's Manny Ramirez. And Ramirez, that's going to be a strike. So they had high hopes coming into this year, a swing and a miss. Same with the Houston Astros in 1980 with their pitching staff. And that's going to be a strikeout there. Ramirez, he'll go down. 2 outs, and Albert Bell, 0 for 1. And that'll be low ball 1. Bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs. And it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. Barry Bonhouse. That'll be a little shot. Center field and a base hit. So Albert Bell is on first. And here's Jim Tomei. He's a tying run, bottom of the 5th inning. 91 pitches for Bonhouse. Tomei. And his first pitch, he's going to be an out. We go to the 6th. 6th inning here in game number 6. It is Oakland 3 and Cleveland 1. So top of the 6th inning, Terrence Long is 2 for 2. Mark Clark here, and Mark Clark, that'll be a strike. Middle and low, but he's still there. So Terrence Long, that'll be on the ground, and that'll be 1 out. Frank Menachino, 1 for 2 today. And a swing and a miss there. 3-1 Oakland leading Cleveland here in the top of the 6th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. If this is an elimination score, if Oakland keeps this, they move on to the next round, and everybody moves on. 2 balls, 1 strike with 1 out. High and deep to left field. Let's see how far this goes. Menachino has made it 4-1. 372 feet. Frank Menachino, and it is silent here in Cleveland. And it is silent. 4-1, and a new pitcher, Eric Plunk. He'll come in. Terrible ERA, 13.50. He gets booed. When he comes in, Ramon Hernandez, he had a 2-run home run in the 4th inning. And that's going to be a strike. So Ramon Hernandez now, swing and a miss here, 0-2. He's the catcher hitting .500. 1 for 2 today. And inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. 2-2. 2-2 with an out. 3-2 with an out. And that'll be fouled back. So Eric Plunk, he needs to at least get an out. That'll be a swing and a miss, 2 out. I'm telling you, Cleveland's in panic mode right now. Olmedo signs the DH. High pop fly. And underneath they'll make the catch. Bottom of the 6th, Cleveland is in panic mode. Bottom of the 6th inning, here's Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray, and that'll be a ball down low. So Barry Bonhouse, 92 pitches in the first 5 innings. And Murray swings that down one. What was he trying to hit it like a tennis serve? 1-1, it'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And fouled away, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be a base hit for Murray to left field. And a single, and he's now on first. Could this be the inning? Here in the 6th, could this be it? Carlos Baerga's 1 for 1. Here in the bottom of the 6th, nobody out. And that'll be ball 1. This could be it for Cleveland. The pitch here, 2-0. Benozzi could walk Baerga. And that'll be fouled back. Bottom of the 6th inning. High pop fly to right. I think Baerga wasted. He did. 1 out. 1 out, and here's Sandy Alomar. Benozzi still pitching. It's going to be a ball. 103rd pitch. That'll be fouled off. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. And it'll be 2-1. 2-1 with an out. High pop fly, center field. And underneath, that'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th inning. And Omar Vizquel, 1 for 1. And that'll be high strike 1. And Vizquel outside, 1-1. Vizquel is the tying run. Murray is on first. Vizquel to left field, and it won't be long enough. And that'll be it. We go to the 7th. This thing is 4-1 Oakland.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
4-1 Oakland. And during the 7th inning stretch, you'll see the box score. So here's Johnny Damon, center field. And Damon will foul that one off. Eric Plunk is still in. In the bottom of the 7th, that'll be a foul ball there. So the biggest thing we got to tell you is that's going to be a shot and a base hit. So again, Damon will get on. That's a single. They want to put this out of reach. Here's Jeremy Giambi. And that's going to be a ball down low. You say, why put it out of reach? It's 4-1 because I'll tell you what, if Cleveland, that'll be a swing and a miss. If Cleveland gets 2 on with nobody out, then you wish you had the extra run. 1-2, nobody out, Plunk. And that'll be on the ground, could be 4, 6, 3, 2 out. 2 out. And here's Jason at 0 for 3. Jason Giambi, and it's going to be low ball 1. So Eric Plunk. That'll be fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. I mean, I'm looking at this game going, I can't believe it's going to be 1-2. I can't believe Cleveland hasn't made a comeback yet. 2-2 with 2 outs. They want to end the inning. That'll be fouled off. 7th inning stretch. Look at the box score. The pitch. Struck him out, and we go to the 7th, bottom of the 7th. Enjoy the stretch. 3 for 3. It could be the MVP today, bottom of the 7th inning. Chad Bradford is in a 5.40 ERA. It's really serious now. Cleveland needs 3 runs. Bradford, that's going to be high, pop fly on the first pitch. And that'll be 1 out. So Long will have it. So Lofton is out. Here's Herbert Perry. Perry's 0 for 2. Right now for Cleveland, they need base runners. That's what they need. That's going to be a strike. I don't think Bradford is going to be in all 3 innings. He's got that underhand weird sidearm throw to left field. He'll get people to pop up, and that's going to be 2 outs. Usually sidearmers are fly ball pitchers. And it's hard to get ground balls. Here's Manny Ramirez. So they're good at getting fly balls, but not double plays. And that's going to be a strike. So Manny Ramirez at right field. The pitch here, and that'll be a little looper. That's in foul territory. And they make the catch. Wow, 1, 2, 3 there. We go to the 8th inning. It's Oakland 4, Cleveland 1. So here's Eric Chavez, third base. He singled in the 5th. He'll be down below ball 1. Top of the 8th inning. Alan Embry is pitching. And that's going to be a shot to center field. Lofton again runs over. And he makes the catch, 1 out. Miguel Volpone, Alan Embry, 1-0. Hasn't given up a run or a hit yet. Hasn't given up a hit. 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. 1 2/3 innings. So there's ball 1. Alan Embry is in. And that'll be 2-0. Cleveland needs something. It's becoming more and more of a miracle if they were to get it. That'll be fouled off, 2-2 with an out, top of the 8th inning. The pitch. And that'll be off to the side. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. The pitch. And it'll be 3-2. 3-2 with an out. Hard shot and a base hit. So they keep the inning going. And Alan Embry, it'll be a single. Volpone around first. Alan Embry gives that up. And here's Terrence Long. Long, and that's going to be a strike. Here in the 8th inning, 2 for 3 today, Long. And it'll be ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's to center field. And a base hit. So going around second, they go in. And it'll be to third. Top of the 8th with 1 out, Menachino, 2 for 3. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1. 1 out, 2 for 3. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a hard shot, and it's a base hit. It's 5-1. Well, all this with 2 outs. And Cleveland is starting to shut the lights out. Ramon Hernandez 1 for 3, and that's inside ball 1. Top of the 8th inning, Oakland they're looking for more. It's 5-1 now. Who knows? Maybe that run will be big. We've seen that before. A swing and a miss, 1-2 with an out. 2 on, Alan Embry. That was his first hit in his first run he gave on. Now this is the second baseman with the catch. The Baerga, and that's going to be 2 outs. Almeida signs the DH. And it's going to be inside ball 1. Alan Embry, and that'll be fouled back. 1-1 with 2 outs. And the pitch inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss there. 2-2, Almeida signs 1 for 3 today. Embry, no. 3-2 now, 2 outs, the pitch. And that'll be fouled off. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fouled away. 3-2 again. That's going to be a hard shot to left field. They're already running. And they might score again. This will make it 6-1. And it will be 6-1.
baseball this evening, please remember to drink
And Cleveland is frustrated. Here's Johnny Damon. Julian Taveras is now the pitcher. Taveras with a terrible, he balks in another run. He just balked. And look at this, it's 7-1. And Taveras and Oakland is just, they get 3 runs here in the top of the 8th. That'll be to left field and a line drive. Bottom of the 8th inning, Cleveland needs a miracle. So Cleveland needs a miracle. Chad Bradford still pitching. Albert Bell 1 for 2. Bottom of the 8th inning. And that'll be a ball. This Oakland team is solid. They really are. Now they blew a lead because of their bullpen, but they're built. They have the team that they can do it. They can really make noise. Now a lot of teams can do it. They're going to be in the final 16 as Albert Bell will hit that foul. They're going to be in the final 16, but that's the thing. And Bell, that'll be inside 2-2. Oakland can go. They can compete with anybody. The question is, they'll be on the road most of the time because of the record. 3-2 with nobody out. We're going to have, how many of the 8 will go to 7 games? That'll be big. And it'll be strike 3, 1 out. They're 5 outs away. Here's Jim Thome, 0 for 3. He's had a donut today. And that'll be a strike. Well, Bradford might get the save here because of the situation earlier. He hits Thome. And he'll go to first. Well, who knows? They're down by 6. They need at least the 2 runs. So here's Eddie Murray. Bradford, and that's going to be a ball down low. They need at least 2 this inning. That's the thing. Murray to right field. This one is back. This one is back to the wall, nearing the wall, and right at the wall. 2 outs. A couple more feet, and you would have seen, that would have been big. Here's Baerga, 1 for 2. And that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. Couple more feet, it would have been 7-3, and that would have been a little hope. 0-2, Baerga needs to do something now. They foul it off. A lot of long faces here in Cleveland. A lot of people wishing the best. They drew Oakland. They said, we can beat them. And that's to left field. It'll go foul. They said, we could beat them. We feel that they could. They got blown out in the first game. The second game was close, but then they won game 3 close, and they blew out game 4. And game 5 was all Oakland. And this will be on the ground, and that'll end the inning. Oakland's 3 outs away from going to the next round at 7-1. Jeremy Giambi 0 for 4. And that's going to be low. That's going to be a sinker, strike 1. 0 for 4 is Giambi. Taveras. And it'll be strike 2. Taveras to Giambi. And it'll be outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And that'll be foul. 1-2. That's a hard shot and a base hit. And now they're going to go to first. Giambi to first. Here's Jason. 0 for 4. They want to, honestly, Oakland, they might get a couple runs. Jason does not want a donut, as he has one now. 1 for 1. The MVP, I would say, probably would be Eric Chavez. Giambi will foul it back, 2-2. The man on first over the out, high and deep to right field. And underneath, he's going to end up with a donut. Yeah, it's right to the wall, 1 out. One out, and here is Eric Chavez. Well, he could be MVP with a base hit. That would solidify it. 1-0. Tavares, if he walks him, he'd still get it. It'll be 1-1. 3 for 4 today, a home run and an RBI. 2-1. It'll be 2-2. He's waiting. And Tavares, that's going to be fouled back, and that should be caught. It is 2 out. And Volpone is 1 for 4. And it's going to be low ball 1. So 2 outs and 1 on. It'll be 2-0. Volpone, the shortstop, he'll foul that one back. 1 for 4 today. And that'll be fouled again. 2-2. The pitch. And fouled again. The 2-2. 3-2. 2 outs. Out again. 3-2. This is to right field and underneath. They're going to make the out. 3 outs. Well, Cleveland's going to need a miracle. They need to get people on. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. It's Oakland 7, Cleveland 1. Well, for Cleveland, you're watching Alomar, Vizquel, and Lofton. And this is it. Really, it is. You know, it is game 6. It kind of feels like, hold on 1 second. It feels like when you finish dinner and you're with 10 people and there's one that orders dessert and everybody's about to go. It feels like this game went one game too long. Here's Sandy Alomar. And Bradford, let's see if he can get Alomar. Cleveland's only chance is to get a few people, and this will hook foul. It's to get a few people on early with nobody out. That's their only chance. And that'll be on the ground. Let's see. Oh, they put it, and there's the error. There's an error. And Alomar at first. So Chavez with the error. And who knows? Here's Omar Vizquel. So Vizquel 7-1. And that's going to be a strike. 1-1. The throw to first, he's safe. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know why I said it before it happened. Maybe I should play the $1 billion Powerball. You know, that happens. Swing and a miss there, 1-2, nobody out. Omar Vizquel, 1-2, 1 for 2 today, and that'll be fouled away. Chad Bradford is 28th. Struck him out, 1 out. The thing about baseball is, even though you're down, if you got somebody on, you still feel that you're in the game. Here's Kenny Lofton, 0 for 4. And Bradford, that's going to be a ball. Whoa. Kenny Lofton's got to get on. He knows it. And that's going to be a strike, 1-1. They really haven't swung the bat today, and I think that was a mistake. They only had 4 hits, so waiting for these counts. 2-1. Ben Haas early was horrible. I understand that, but later on in the game, they just kept taking all the pitches. 2 strikes, and they foul it back. 2-2 with an out. They go to first, he's safe. The pitch on the ground could end it. 4-6, and that's it. There's no 3, there's 2 outs. And here's Herbert Perry, 0 for 3. Bottom of the 9th inning, Herbert. This is it. And let's see what happens. Bradford, they keep throwing the first. You're not going to steal. Let's put it that way. If they do, that's terrible. High pop fly should be it. Underneath, and it goes over his head. It goes over his head. And Kenny Lofton goes to third. He does not score. It doesn't really matter. Perry gets a double. And you say, why not? Because if they're going to win the game, now if they were down by 1, yeah, it would. They're down by 6. So So they're going to have to get a lot more base hits. Here's Manny Ramirez now. 2 outs. And Ramirez to right. Will it hit the ground fair? Foul, barely. Oh, if it were fair, it'd be 7-3. But that's 1 strike. Bradford to left field. And it'll hit the ground, 7-2. They're not going without a fight. You're going to need 2 more. 2 more people getting on, then it would be Eddie Murray. Bottom of the 9th inning, 2 outs. Here's Jason Isringhausen. He's coming in to get the final out. He's 0-1, 5.40 ERA. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. He's given up 2 runs, 2 earned runs on 3 hits at 3 1/3 innings pitch. Here's Albert Bell, 1 for 3. The pitch, swing and a miss there, 0-1. Bottom of the 9th inning. Albert Bell trying to keep him alive. The 0-1. Riddle Looper to right, and foul. 2 strikes to Albert Bell. He's their last hope in their season. 7-2, the 0-2, 1-2. So Isringhausen trying to get the final out for the Oakland A's. The 1-2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bell, the pitch. That'll be fouled off. Now they're down to their last strike. The 2-2 for Isringhausen to win this series against Albert Bell. Got it! And that's it! The Oakland A's have won! They've won in the first round. They all come out of the dugout. They've won the game, and they've won this series. They all spill out, and the Oakland A's will move on, and round 1 is over. All of round 1 is over. What an incredible game, and what an incredible performance by Oakland. 15 hits, and Cleveland goes down in the first round. Frank Menachino is the MVP, but here it is. That was incredible. So they win the game, and we're going to, round 1 is over, but taking a look, Oakland, Chavez 3 for 5, Menachino 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, and he gets it. You know, Terrence Long, 3 for 4. And Chavez, Long, and Menachino all with 3 hits. Signs with 2. Giambi with the donut. That's Jason with the donut. They got to hit better in the next round. For Cleveland, Lofton a donut, Tomey a donut, Alomar a donut. And they're done. Clark with the loss. Giving up 4 runs on 9 hits. Not too good. Ben Ozzie, he struggled early. Got back, and only 1 run on 4 hits. He walked 8. No, he struck out 8. He walked 4, mainly in the early innings. Bradford got the hold and not the save. 1 more out, and he would have got the save. And Isringhausen comes in. The final score, Oakland 7, Cleveland 2. Now we have a very unique situation. We will go to the next games, and here they are. Couple days rest, and here we go. First of all, it will be the Anaheim Angels and the Minnesota Twins of 1965. So Anaheim 74-26. Minnesota, they didn't play in the regular season, but Anaheim takes Minnesota. Jim Catt against John Lackey. The Pirates in 1991, they didn't play Montreal, and they play them now. Pedro Martinez against Zane Smith. I don't know about that. Who knows? But the Pirates, let's see how they do. They got all three Pirate teams in here. Let's go with the Dodgers as 63. And Oakland of 0-1. Oakland is 2-0 against them. Corey Liddell and Mark Mulder, both with wins. So the Dodgers are 63 and 37. The A's were 10 games behind that, but they went 2-0 against them. 2-0. Wow, who knows in that one? Houston and Pittsburgh, they split in the regular season. You can see the season standings. Houston of 2017. And Pittsburgh gets everybody rested, and they'll be able to go there. I mean, really, that's going to be very big. This could go either way. The offense versus the pitching of Houston. I mean, there's a lot of things. And there's a lot there. Baltimore of 1970 and the Dodgers is 66. Baltimore 1970, they're 60 and 40. They start their run. Remember, the Baltimore already has a simulation championship. Remember that one? That run was absolutely incredible. Insane. On that one, Sandy Koufax and Jim Palmer will start. That'll be good. Washington, the Nationals against the Yankees of 1927. They split. You got George Pipgrass against Max Scherzer. And 55 and 45 versus 58 and 42. That'll be good. How about the red hot Boston Red Sox of 04? Randy Johnson against Curt Schilling. Boston and Seattle. That'll be a great one here in round number 2. And the Seattle Mariners come in at 55 and 45. Boston a little bit better than that by 3 games. Every game near the end meant something, if you noticed, here for seeding. And then the final one, they split. And finally, the Pittsburgh Pirates in 1960 got swept by Philadelphia. And remember that Philadelphia just looked so good in the later part of the year. They blew everybody away. They absolutely blew everybody away. And you take a look here, who knows with the Pirates? It's Philadelphia. It's the All-Pennsylvania Series. Bob Walk is the Vandervoort guy. I don't know why they put that there. That's stupid. But anyway, Bob Friend versus Steve Carlton in the first game there. And these 8 games are going to be big in round number 2. I mean, when you look at all these games, you see Boston, really Anaheim. Anaheim is 9th in runs scored, 1st in runs against. I mean, that is good. They're solid. They might be the best team, while the Pirates are 2nd in runs scored and 9th in runs against. The Dodgers are 2nd in runs against at 422. See, the Pirates, 605. You see Baltimore, I'm trying to see Minnesota. Minnesota, on the other hand, only scored 13 more runs, and they gave up. They're right in the middle of the pack. You have 7 games. So it's going to be big. I mean, look at Seattle. Seattle, who knows? Again, we say it's like a maze. And here's what the maze looks like right now. The maze looks like this. The Angels against the Twins of 1965. The Pirates of 1991, against the Montreal Expos. The Dodgers of 63 against the A's. The Astros is 17 versus the Pirates of 71, like a palindrome in the last two numbers. The Orioles, the only Orioles team that made it, against the 1970 Orioles against the 1966 Dodgers. There are two Dodgers teams left, and that's it. The Nationals against the Yankees, the Red Sox against Seattle, and Pittsburgh and Philadelphia. Who knows? You might have the two Dodgers teams go. You might have two Pittsburgh teams go. Who knows? But you do have the Pittsburgh curse of the semifinals. Well, there we go. That's the end of round one. Round two will start. Super Bowl tournament. Great to see you. Great to see you. Have a great day, everybody. And we're going to see everybody, I don't know, tomorrow, Saturday. I'm not sure, but it's going to be one heck of a day. We'll see you later.